All right, so this tells about that recent Jane bank robbery that happened, where where these three armed robbers on Tuesday robbed this Jane store in Jane Branch in White House, Westmoreland, and yeah, Serbian Politics Watch did two videos on this, and he did better than I could, but this just seemed like this a script from a TV show and a movie the way it was set up. Because what they said happened was that they robbed the Jamaica Jane National Bank branch in White House Moreland, and they then held a taxi operator at point and got away. Um, and then took his car and another passenger out and so on. All right. So and it said that around 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday, three men walked into the wearing COVID-19 masks because everyone's assuming that okay, these are just people trying to protect themselves from COVID-19. And yeah, many people predicted that criminals would be using this epidemic as a way to disguise their easier carry out their crimes. And this is a good example of that theory being proven right. And then I think they disarmed the security guard, and yeah, security guard is looking very funny style at this point. And then all right, and I think and then they took about $3.2 million in cash before escaping. Now, it's reported that one of the suspects has been caught today, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's going to be revealed. But I think what was saying, more people are theorizing that there was an inside job because jobs like that known are usually require someone on the inside that probably observing how much the pattern routine of the bank, how much money is in there, and then they just alert that to their cronies, their or relay information to their fellow collaborators outside, and then they set up this joint. And then there was some photos that Politics Watch posted of the robbery, because Jane is refusing to unleash the whole footage because perhaps the lives are going to reveal. I think they said there's some random woman who was in the corner. You don't see her face, you just see her low parts of her body, and she's just standing there in a corner, and the robbers aren't paying her any mind. Like they're dealing with the guard, the employees, and the customers, but they're leaving this woman alone. So yeah, that just set up some alarms right there. So people are just wondering, okay, that's why a lot of people want, okay, this sounds like an inside job, that there's most likely someone inside told this guy these people how much money was there, and then they set up, and then they and then they just came in and just did their job, because the operations like this, these aren't just random. It takes planning. It takes some kind of strategizing in order to pull off heists like this, like in these movies and TV shows. Because yeah, you have some random street level criminals who pull off the heists without no forethought and plan. But most smart robbers know that it's not like a spur of the moment thing. It takes planning to pull off stuff like this. And yeah, even though these robbers obviously aren't really the sharpest knives in the tool sheds, because they have one of them had some tattoos on his arms and had no gloves or so on, because if he has fingerprints, they can easily run it by a system. Yeah, so but I think they're smart enough to at least pull this off in a somewhat competent fashion. So this is what makes you think that there's just more to this than we know. But with one of them currently in custody, it's going to be interesting to see what's really revealed. So that's all I have to say. This is for State of Jamaican, the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusson Fern, Miles J Productions, and also Real Thoughts and Miles. Okay.